Okay, there we go. Now it's showing up on there. Okay, I apologize. Oh, I have no clue what that was about. That was super weird. Yeah, that's so strange. It says that I have zero drop frames, but it just said that it couldn't connect to OBS. Okay, well, I don't know. Looks like we're back. I have no clue. I've never had that happen before. Maybe OBS just does not like you streaming for close to 5 hours. That is super weird. Does the stream look okay to everybody now? Like my preview's back up and it shows that my stream quality is excellent. That's what it's saying now. So I really have no clue what just happened. Super weird. Apologize about that, everybody. I'm gonna have to go back and look at like the stream inspector when I'm done, see what was up with that, if it gives me any idea. I'm wondering if that was a Twitch or OBS problem though. I'm not really sure which.
Give me another drink, Bob.
Not really sure which that was. Okay, hang on. We're supposed to be finding this lady. Stream is back up. Awesome. Yeah, you might have to, everyone might have to refresh. Let me, Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. I literally have never had that happen. And it was just super weird because I had 0 drop frames. And I mean, we've been cruising right along for about the past 5 hours, and I don't know. Well, we're back now. So I'm guessing we need to talk to her to try to find this other lady that the Justicar is after.
What do you need?
Investigate. Well, maybe we should just go renegade.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
Yeah, I really apologize about that,
I knew
everybody.
it.
I'm not
Nothing leaves a body quite
really not
so
sure what went on there.
empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
Maybe it's
You
my
haven't
internet. Maybe
taken
my internet
steps to
just
kill her.
crapped the
Why
bed for
would
a
I?
minute there.
She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
I don't think it was though, because I was still able to chat in the Twitch chat. I feel like it had to be an issue with OBS. All right. Okay, so the tenement's near here. All right.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
All right. The tenements were back over here where the apartments are. It's got to be, right? I mean, none of the rest of that looks like anybody would live there. I would assume it to be back in that area where they had it quarantined when we first came here and got Morden. Would be my assumption. Either way, though, I'll probably try to finish this mission up, and then that's probably where we'll call the stream for a day. Because I mean, we've actually been going for quite a while. I think we've had a great stream so far today, though. I seriously, everybody that came out.
Shepard's supposed to be dead.
What are these guys talking about?
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look like a good person to know.
Oh well, thank you. But yeah, seriously, I really appreciate everyone that came out today, and you know, all the hosts and the follows, and the chatting it up and all that stuff. That's awesome. We seriously had an amazing stream today, and I cannot be happier with how it went. Like, it's been so phenomenal. We still got a little bit to go though, so don't leave just yet. Nice to see someone pleasant. I have a feeling these people are not pleasant though. I think they're
Friendly
trying to
faces
use
seem
me.
hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
Fair enough.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
Man, I almost feel like maybe I should make like a Nightbot command or something to like let someone know if the stream crashed or something. Like, I don't know. Not really sure what a good protocol for that is, to be honest. A little paranoid about it now that it happened, though. Important business, so important that with your help we can change Omega. Okay.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
Even though I've played through this a few times and I'm currently playing through it, I always look forward to your streams. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Curly. And dude, seriously, thank you for always like stopping by and being here, man. I really appreciate it so much. Like, it's always a blast, like just getting to like play some games and have a great time and like talk to people and connect with the community. Like, it's so incredible, and I love it. Like, it's such an amazing time. My reactions are always fun. Yeah, I get it. I get pretty into it. I literally am really concerned about playing a horror game on here. I know it's gonna happen at some point, but that is probably gonna get insane. If we were to have information of all those deals, okay, what do you need?
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
This sounded pretty
No
shady,
angle.
though.
I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
If I had the setup, time, and money, I'd stream too. Well, I mean, I think you could get started. You know what I mean? Like, you've got your PS4, and I would totally chill and watch a game. It's taken me a long time though to get my stream like set up, and it's still like you know, I'm still like developing it, like, you know, testing out the whole like trailers and movies at like the beginning of, well, I mean, obviously we can't do all the movies, but I mean, you know, being able to do like short films and stuff like that, I think is really cool. To me, that's just like a way to involve another one of my passions into this, and you know, I dig that as well. But yeah, like, I mean, I've put a lot into trying to make my channel look really good, and my feed, you know, like the quality of it, I've tried to make it like really top quality, or at least what I feel is top quality for me. And I don't think it's by any means ever going to be done. Like, I think I'm always going to find something to improve on it, or something I want to add, or something I want to try out and see if it works, and, you know, go from there. But yeah, man, and I really haven't been doing it that long either, but I love it, and I want to just keep doing it more and more. Like, it's always on my mind. Like, I'm literally always just sitting there like, oh man, like, you know, when am I going to stream again? You know, I got to find like some cool trailers or something to start the stream off with. I actually have a couple ideas that I want to do for like a video opener to the stream. So like, we actually added the countdown clock this time. It's the first time the countdown clock has been there, and I was proud of that. I got that to work. I thought that was really cool, and I think it's a nice touch.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop
part of the
points.
fun of playing
I need
horror
you to
games
look
on
outside Merritt's
stream,
shop
the
on the
fear
Citadel
of the
and
screaming, the
inside
agony.
Eternity
Oh
on
man,
Ilium.
it's gonna be
Look around for anything
great
that might
when
hold
it
a data
finally
package,
happens,
and
I'm
bring those
sure.
packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Because I mean, there's times where I've literally, like, if you go back and watch like my highlights, there's one on there, I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but there's literally one on there where I screamed on this game, actually it was Mass Effect 1, I think. No, it was this one, it was Mass Effect 2, because of a bomb that I totally forgot was gonna go off, and I started talking and got sidetracked by the chat, and it was absolutely hysterical. So I'm sure once we get into you know, an actual horror game, I think it's gonna get nuts. And I actually, I'm gonna just try this real quick. I don't know, so I have these lights that I added to the main lights that are on me, and I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try switching it. So I have it to where I can change them to red. So actually, that's not bad. But like I'm thinking, like if I could do that and then like play like a horror game or something, like in low light, you know. I don't think that would actually be too... I think that might be cool, or add like a cool effect to it or something, you know, just kind of make it even a little bit more creepy for me. Because that bomb freaking hilarious. Yeah, man, I totally was not expecting that. I totally forgot that it was going to go off. But yeah, like if I could totally stream and like... because right now it's not really that frightening for me in here, because I mean, like it is pretty bright. You know what I mean? But if I could like play in lower light, I think it would scare the ever-living crap out of me.
Must have seen something you like.
Alright, so we're trying to find this lady down in here somewhere.
The human colony on Horizon has been attacked. Another in a series of human failures to colonize worlds deeper in the galaxy. The Council has pledged to search far and wide for the perpetrators of the attack.
Oh, here we go. Okay, we can talk to her here.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't you think that everyone would kind of know by now the reputation of this place? I mean, would you really come here looking for a better life? It sounds a little far-fetched to me personally, but... Right, these are ants. I'm not really sure where the tenements would be at.
The Shepherd Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared.
But no, I totally think you should get into streaming, Curly, dude. I think you'd be great at it, man. And I think you could just start off with, you know, just broadcasting from your PS4 for right now, and then, you know, just build the stream out as you go. It's a shop. I feel like this is just downstairs of that nightclub, is it? I wonder what I would stream. Honestly, dude, if a lot of us pick up, like, Friday the 13th, that could be a cool one to stream. I would also just say, just, like, stream, you know, whatever makes you happy. It all depends. I mean, I've heard so many different things, like, it could be really difficult to get discovered if you stream, you know, something like PlayerUnknown Battleground or like League of Legends, because there's so many people on there streaming it that it's gonna make it difficult. But I also think you need to like do it because you're enjoying it and you're having fun, and I think it just depends on what your goals are. But you know, maybe just look for something you have that, you know, you'd like to share with people. And is this her? And just start with that, you know what I mean?
My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
We believe you.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I don't know, maybe, man. For me, that's not really my goal, to be honest with you. Like, that's why I don't have, like, a tip or donation button, is because, like, for me, like, I don't know, I really just do this because I love it, and, like, I'm having such a great time, like, doing it and meeting new people, and, you know, also just being a part of, like, Twitch and the Twitch community, and then recently when I joined the Twitch community, I've met so many really cool people in such a short amount of time, like, just through that, like, for me, that's really what this is about. I mean, yeah, like, I guess if I could get to a point where I could just do this, like, full time and make enough money off of it to live, that would be cool, but, You know, personally for me, like, even if that's not the case, I'm still going to keep doing this because I have such a blast just, like, hanging out and chatting with people and, like, sharing gaming and my gaming experiences, and now also, like, trailers and short films and stuff, too. Like, I have such a great time doing that, like, you know, if I never made a dime off of this, I'm okay with that. Like, for me, the reward is already there, so I'm cool with that.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
All right, so let's talk about
Did your
friends.
daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making
I mean, I don't know.
sculptures.
You know, also maybe I'm wrong on my
Friends.
thought process with this
Something
too, but
did
I feel like
change in the last
if
few weeks, though.
somebody gets into Twitch
started
like
talking about
just
her
for
sorrow.
money
Morinth.
or
I
like
see.
thinking they're gonna make money, I
didn't
feel
like
like they're
her.
gonna burn
She
out.
kept dragging Neff out to
like,
clubs, and I'm
super,
pretty
super
sure she gave
quickly.
my daughter drugs.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like they would just get like so burnt out trying to you know, to do that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what I mean. I would love to do this full time, but also have to support a family. Oh yeah, no, I completely agree with you, man. And that's, you know, that's why I only do, like, I mean, I'm trying to add more days and I'm trying to, like, jump in and do more where I can because I just enjoy it. But I think there's a lot of streamers who probably, you know, have a full-time 9 to 5 or, you know, a job or whatever. Maybe not even 9 to 5, but just like a job and just do this for fun. You know what I mean? But I get you, man. Yeah, like, bills are, you know, bills are bills. You got to take care of your responsibilities, like, you know. Completely understand that as well.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
It's just, like, super difficult for me to, like Sundays have worked out really, really well for me. I've been really happy with that. But even then, like, with working freelance, like, it's difficult to have a set schedule, especially because, like, people don't plan their stuff out, like, at all. They just call you, like, last minute, or someone drops off a project and, like, you know, you're getting a call, like, a couple hours before you're supposed to walk on set. So, I mean, like, you know, it can be very, very challenging. So I've actually been thinking about just, like, trying to create, like a floating weekly schedule. You know, like, try to keep Sundays locked in as much as I can. Like, obviously this month I'm gonna have to take 2 Sundays off from streaming because I have gigs that I booked. But I've been thinking a lot about trying to, like, find a way to, like, post on my panels and, like, on Twitter and stuff like that, like a floating schedule that just kind of maybe changes week by week, but that way people are still kind of in the loop about when I'm streaming. That way I can stream even more. Drugging her victim.
Samara,
I
does
see your
Morinth
point,
control
though.
her victims with drugs?
Already playing, why not
She
share?
controls
Yeah,
them
exactly,
through sheer
man.
will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this
Working
Morinth did hurt
freelance,
my
people don't
daughter?
understand how stressful that life
Is
can
she
be.
the
Oh,
one that-
dude, it's tough, man.
That...
I will bring justice to the one that did
It's
this.
really tough, to be honest with you. And, like, I don't know where it's at. Like, I don't know if this is the same everywhere, but here they have, like, in Arizona, I'm sure it's very similar, but here they have, like, a thing set up called, like, Net 90, which basically means people have 90 days from the time you complete the job to pay you. So, I mean, like, you're not even guaranteed to, like, get your check, like, as soon as the job's done. Like, when you work for, like, somebody that's, like, I worked for, like, DirecTV. Like, I did the DirecTV Super Bowl Super Fan Fest when, like, the Super Bowl was here in Arizona. And, I mean, it took them a long time to pay out. And it's not because they, like, are being rude or anything like that. It's just there's literally so many people that work on that project that, like, to go through and manage, like, all the individual, like, freelancers and contractors, like, you know, invoices and, you know, the W-9s and all that stuff. Like, I can imagine for their bankroll, like, people, it has got to be a nightmare. So, I mean, yeah, it can be extremely tough. I'm assuming you have work or are currently working freelance, Token?
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
I feel like we've... Oh, wait, here we go. Hang out.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden.
Interesting.
She just seemed
gonna hit up some
tired and distracted when she wasn't
TB6
around
right now.
Warren.
RB6? Oh yeah, right on, man. Yeah, it was crazy too. I did this other job. I'm not gonna say who it's for, of course, but I did this job, and like I didn't get paid from them, and so like I kind of it was a it wasn't really worth going after it amount of money, but I kind of just forgot about it. And then it was like a year later, I got a random check in the mail, and I completely had forgotten about it. I had no idea what the job was or who it was or any of that stuff. And like I got really kind of like paranoid about cashing the check, because I was like, well, I don't want to like cash it and have it like bounce or not go through or whatever. So I had to like go back through like all my records, and I finally found the job. And they literally, I don't know what happens if like, I don't know what happened, but like, yeah, they didn't pay me for like a year. Like that's the worst like pay experience I've had doing freelance. So, and I mean like the lack of like having good benefits is kind of rough too. That's kind of sucky as well.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
Worked as a freelance camera operator, animator, and graphic designer. Yep. Still looking full-time work, and I can only find part-time now.
Driven and
yeah, man, it's tough, man. I hear you. That's what I do. I
She
do
was creative.
freelance
Also,
film work in Arizona.
she was a sculptor.
Which, I mean, I love it.
Several
I've
galleries
had
were interested in
the
her.
privilege of working on
Said
a
her work
lot
was
of
fresh.
really, really, really cool projects, and I've met so many wonderful people here in the Arizona film community. I can't complain at all, man. This year especially, this year has been remarkably good. Like, I mean, just it's been so busy this year for me, which is a great problem to have.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it.
But yeah, it can definitely be tough,
The
man.
way it will always be. My baby is gone.
And you got to be like really good at kind of like budgeting too, because I mean,
sorry,
just
I
there's
just
times
miss
where
her so
there's a
much.
lot of work, and then there's
It's
time
okay.
where there's not.
We've
a
all
lot of work.
suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you.
Well, she's about to kill her daughter,
Please,
so I mean,
if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
all right. So she said there was like a club, and we got a VIP pass for the basement of that Afterlife club. Which is over here. So we gotta go back kind of where we're at. You're not in Arizona, are you, Token? I'm assuming you were in a different state. Perhaps California, maybe?
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown.
This mission's also pretty interesting because I feel like this isn't like such a combat-heavy mission as it is like a dialogue. Oh, you're on the East Coast. Oh, okay. Right on. You're in like the north East Coast area, like New York, Chicago-ish? Or are you more like towards like Florida and stuff like that? Wait, this is not the... Wait, can we go through here? Patriarch.
Don't act like you know. Just plan for the funeral. No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first.
What are we walking on
Then
here?
he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him.
Hello.
I don't think I know you, human.
I don't think I know you either,
I'm the
sir.
Patriarch. Arius Patriarch. What do
You're
you
from
want?
Delaware to North Carolina. Oh, right on, man. I've heard North Carolina is like beautiful, though.
What do you know about Arya?
few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back.
All right, so he definitely knows
She
her.
was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did.
Ooh,
She came for me
struggle.
here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
All right, so Krogans have more than one heart? That's pretty interesting. I did not realize that was a thing. Yeah, NC is a surprisingly diverse place. Oh, I bet, man. I really want to go there. I've never actually been there, but I've heard it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know. There's like a lot of like, maybe not a lot, but there's a few game developers I know that are based out of North Carolina.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor.
Ooh.
I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Yeah, I guess I must have missed that, Curly. I remember them kind of talking a little bit about something similar to that. I guess I just didn't realize that the heart was that duplicated.
A Krogan as old as you
Double
must
heart.
have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example.
Interesting.
My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Why do they call you
Yeah,
patriarch?
what's up with the patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little
right.
joke.
Nice.
After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor.
You jumping on the RB62 XC, I take it?
I should be going.
Alright, so Arya's not there. So we need to figure out how to get into the basement of this place.
Bastard deserved what he got.
Maybe it's back here. This looks... Nope. Where are we going? Upper. Yeah, how are we not... Oh, we are in the lower... Oh, there's... Oh, wait. I am way off. Okay, we gotta go back out and around here. Samsonite, I was way off. Alright, hang on. We gotta go all the way back over here. And around that way. Okay. I feel like I accidentally walked over here once, though, before we had the, like, when we first came here to pick up, like, Garrus and Morden. I feel like I walked over there and that guy was kind of giving me a hard time about not having a pass to access the club. Here we go, VIP only. Yeah, this is where we need to go. I'm gonna talk to this guy, I think.
What do you want?
Let me...
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Oh, but buddy, I got a VIP pass. Why don't you let me in?
What do you want?
What?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
Did
I don't
we...
want anything at all.
Check out Afterlife's main floor. You'll like it.
I could have swore that it gave us a VIP pass. Am I mistaken? Destroyer, parents, minor. Good lead on whereabouts wants to end her daughter's career of serial sex murders. I could have swore that it straight up gave us a VIP pass. We're in that lady's apartment. He's on, X. He's on. Like, literally, am I tripping out? Did that not happen? Like,
fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
so confused.
The Vorcha, a blight on Omega's society, or a boon for the state's depressed labor market. A new study of the Vorcha's adaptive shows that with the proper treatment, young vegans can be molded into productive members of society.
Alright, maybe we just didn't grab it. I mean, it definitely did not go in here.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Okay. Read the middle entry.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
So this girl is definitely probably dead then, based on what we were reading in the journal a second ago.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Pieces?
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but
forever we got a stage 5 clinger.
I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and
forever
I'm supposed
clingy.
to see her again tomorrow.
Okay, well, I mean, we got, we read all those. Let's close this journal.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work.
We definitely got to find a way into
Artists and
the
creators.
VIP
Some with
section.
A spark slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Definitely sounds dangerous.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Yep.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Sounds like a perfect predator to me.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Good lord. I mean, it's a good thing that she lives for thousands of years.
So we have to lure her out.
Gosh.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Oh, I'm the bait. Fantastic. Let's get to it.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
But find the back alley entrance to the VIP section Afterlife and drop the name. Oh, okay, so now we have the name. We just didn't have the name before.
But I'd never part with it. Nev made that.
4 years worth of his salary.
Man from some gallery offered me 4 years salary.
All right, let's go back over there now and see if we can get into this club. Fifth time's a charm, right? Her name is Robert Polson. Oh man, the first rule is we don't talk about it. Oh, I get it. In Project Mayhem, you have no name, but upon death, you do.
What do you want?
Her name was Legion.
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna have to defend myself from the sounds of this. We're here to catch a predator.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching.
Like any predator.
Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you.
Does
to
he
her
even have one?
apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap.
It always
Know
reminds me
this,
of like Galaxy
until I
Quest.
get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Oh my god. Yeah, it reminds me of like Galaxy Quest where they're like, you know, he's running from the rock creature or whatever, and the guy's like, hit him in the vulnerable spots, and he's all, he's a rock, he doesn't have any vulnerable spots. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Get him more into the apartment.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage
she'll
or
take
suicidal
you out.
bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued.
Oh boy.
She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of
Social
overcoming
interaction,
caution.
my strongest suit in the world. Kind of reminds me of Monster Squad. Wolfman's got an ants. Yeah, dude, Monster Squad.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we
See
only
how
get
my,
one chance at this.
Shepard Suave
Any
skills are. I'm gonna
mistake and
save
Morinth will
before I
disappear.
butcher this.
If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
See, but she like telling me all that stuff about her daughter, and I mean, like, you can't really. I mean, like, if her daughter has that power to do all that stuff, I mean, wouldn't Samara have the same abilities? I mean, couldn't she just be charming the brain of Shepard to get him to do what she wants? All right, here we go. So I can't start a fight, but I've got to hurt somebody. From the sounds of it.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe.
What kind of band
I
is
could
that?
score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
So if I can get tickets to this, maybe I can.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score
Attract her that
I
way?
got some creds for you.
Maybe I could attract her with the promise of a sweet serenading band.
I hate this place and everyone in it.
Oh yeah.
Every night I hate
Me
it all
too.
over again.
Yeah, we all hate this club, lady. Have you tried Ticketmaster? No. Is there like a a Mass Effect Ticketmaster equivalent? That's what you're describing sounds like. Oh, that's gross. Can't really talk to any of these people.
I don't talk to people.
I can punch that guy, but she said
Are you
not to start a
sure
fight.
this is where you want to be?
I gotta let them start a fight with me. Alright, what was this guy? Horfton? What you got?
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Cool, what do you need?
What kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
Okay.
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
Okay,
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Eternity.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them
I
into
got
a
a
sentence.
feeling this is not gonna go down like what this guy is describing. I got a feeling this is gonna start some stuff. I love it too, man. Keep drinking. Oh, I love you too, man. I really think this is. Oh, he's still talking about it. I still love you too, man. I really got a feeling this is not gonna go well.
You need something, man?
Terminal.
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
Eternity.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
I hope she got the codes.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret, I have to pee.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah?
We got her out.
Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
We all ready to head out. All right, so we did that.
Sweaty. The music here
Ow,
used
love
to
you,
be
man.
avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it.
All right, maybe check this guy again.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
All right, what else we got? What else we got? We can't punch that guy.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. Long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good.
Are you taking
Gotta
off,
get
man?
enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey.
Can't tell if you're taking
what are
off
you
or if
looking
you're
at?
just quoting the guy in the game. All right, go. I'm put out. What are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hank. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
All right. I mean, I literally don't
The
know
drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
how we're supposed to lure this lady out. I mean, we've
Oh.
talked to like everybody.
Are
Well,
you
we could
still
insult the Krogan.
No thanks.
That's probably gonna go south.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
The standards must be low. You're here.
It's pathetic when humans try to talk big. Bartender, give me another drink.
Well, that didn't work.
What, you're still hanging around?
Do you know anyone? You're an interesting
Well, we can't really insult him again.
What, you're still hanging around?
What if we take a drink?
Scary.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money
I'm assuming
in
you're
the end.
taking off, Curly.
Maybe
I'm
worth
not
a
sure if you were
try
referencing
once.
that or if you were referencing the
You
guy
better
in the
be
game.
right.
But
Listen up, everyone!
if you are taking off, thank you so
We
much
love
for stopping
having
by.
you
Thank you for the
here.
hosts.
So a round of drinks
Thanks for
on the
always
house.
chatting up and all that stuff, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the
Probably
most
not
interesting
going to go
person
too
in
much
this
longer
place.
here. This,
I've got
I
a
mean,
booth over here in the shadows.
We definitely streamed longer
Why don't
this
you
Sunday
come
than we have
sit
in a
with
while.
me?
Oh, booth in the shadows.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you.
Oh,
Why is
okay.
that?
Ooh, this is risky. I don't know what this. I guess it's because we're alike. I don't know.
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Music. We're almost at the end of the mission. Oh, right on.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Expel 10, maybe?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
Might be
They
able
get
to
in my head and
leverage
tear it
this
to
to our advantage.
pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
Really?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Alright. Well, that... I mean, I think that went well. I don't know if we should keep going here, if we should keep just pushing the buttons, or if we should say goodbye. I'm gonna try it.
I think I'll go now.
Really? I thought I felt a connection.
Okay, so
I
we
do
need to
too.
stay. Okay.
You had me worried for a moment there.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Oh, boy.
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
I guess that was, I guess we're getting some of this out of that room.
Do you know Baenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
See, I feel like a lot of this was information we got out of that girl's, like, journal, which, I mean, I don't know how that wouldn't set something off to her. I mean, like, she can't imagine that everybody would have the same...
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
Answers as,
It changes you, doesn't it?
As her,
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Her last
Where
victim.
you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most is willing to do anything for it. Has the power.
I feel like that was kind of weak.
Do you want to get out of here?
Oh,
My
maybe
apartment
not.
is nearby and I want you alone.
I think we got her trapped. Think we've got her trapped. Wait, maybe she has this. Oh no, that's her mom. I was like, oh no, it backfired. Oh no. All right, now what? That is a Krogan statue she has chilling in here? Yep. All right.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
I don't feel like investigating the chess set would do very much. I feel like we need to inspect the assault rifle and weapon stuff. Maybe the sword.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Because I feel like maybe the gun would not be dangerous enough because it's not personal?
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now?
Sure.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Nope.
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently.
Well, I think
Independence over
I think
submission.
our plan is working here. I think
we share that, you and I.
we're getting her to buy into our trap here.
So quick to agree. Look into my eyes.
Oh my
And
gosh.
tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Okay, well that just escalated like quickly.
I want you. I'd kill for you. Anything you want.
Oh boy, she's got us.
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words.
This plan is backfiring. This plan is backfiring.
Morin.
Oh,
Mother.
Dang.
Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago.
Oh man.
Choice.
Getting into biotic
My only
battle
crime
here.
was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin.
Oh.
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. But
They are not
I love how
ready
we're
to
just standing in
reveal
the
this.
background too.
So I must die. You are a
Chairs
disease to be
floating.
purged. Nothing more.
All sorts
I'm
of
as
crazy
strong
shit
as
going
she
on right
is.
now. We're just
Let
chilling.
me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Oh, straight up punch her in the gut with biotic powers. Oh, what's going on, man?
Find
Hey,
peace in the
Thinkworries,
embrace
what's up,
of the
man? How's it
gods.
going? How's your day been? That
I
was
am ready to
insane.
leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
I don't know. That was intense. Like, she straight up murdered her daughter.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters.
Welcome to the stream, by the
There
way.
are no
Happy
words.
Sunday to you, sir. I hope you've been having a
will
good
try
one.
another time.
Happy belated Canada Day
For
to you
now,
as well.
Show mercy on a broken old warrior.
Not too
and let us
shabby.
leave.
Day off, so playing around with some stream overlays. How you doing? I'm doing great, man. Been streaming a lot today, which is fantastic. Actually had a great stream. It's been a lot of fun, man. I've been having a really good day, actually. We'll try another time for now. Show mercy on a broke old warrior. Let us leave. Okay, we can go.
Let's go.
Cool. How's your overlays coming along? Well, are they for you, or are they for like a different channel or something? Samara has dealt with the she remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question. Give her apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard better than hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have the Justicar mission complete. Unfortunately, body could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopath tendencies were mitigated. Interesting. Yeah, I think you kind of caught me at the end though. Here we were actually, I don't know, I think we went for about maybe 6 hours today. It went really good. I did have a weird moment where like OBS lost connection or something, and it dropped the stream for a little bit, which was super weird. Like it still showed my stream health was excellent, everything like that. So I don't know, it's really strange. Good. I bought Painter 5 from the latest Humble Bundle. Not as intuitive as Adobe, but for $12, it does a trick. Oh, right on. What are you painting in Adobe? Are you in Photoshop, or are you using like? I mean, I figured to be in Photoshop because Illustrator, although it's a great program, I find it, for me personally, when I try to draw or anything like that, I find it's like really restrictive. All right, so we got a power unlocked. Reeve, damaged target's nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing, restores health, and gives a temporary health bonus when the power is used against organics. Reeve also does double damage to armor and barriers. All right. We also got a new outfit for her. Very cool. We got about 30,000 more credits, 2,000 platinum. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome though, man. So you're just kind of doing some new art for your channel then? Usually I use Illustrator because I enjoy working in vectors and smart images, but I'm using Painter by Creel. Oh, yeah. That's true. Illustrator is great for vector and smart images. I need to actually learn it better. I think the problem, like, with its restriction lies within me and falling back on my... since, like, Photoshop is kind of like the first Adobe program I used, it's, like, the one that I feel the most comfortable in, so I think I kind of use it as a crutch and kind of go back to it, you know? Let's see here. I think we can head back to our ship now, though. I don't think we really have much else to do here at the moment. Oh, you think Photoshop's greater than Illustrator too? I think it just depends on what you're trying to do, because I mean, Illustrator for like logos and things like that is better in my opinion, because with it being a vector, you can resize it to whatever you want, and you're not going to lose any quality. Whereas like with Photoshop, it can be kind of difficult to do that. Although I guess you could always kind of make it in Photoshop and then vector it in Illustrator, but I still feel like it might not work as effectively that way. swear by Illustrator because I don't use drawing tablets. Oh, you're just rocking like the keyboard and the mouse? That would actually make sense because I would assume that would make it considerably easier to draw with that. They both have their strengths. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think they're both tools, and you got to use a tool. You know, it's like if I was having a surgery done, like I wouldn't want the doctor just to use a scalpel. I mean, I'd want him to use whatever he could to do whatever needed to get done, you know? Like I could just imagine like her getting in there and like moving my organs around or whatever, you know? Like, hey doc, like, you know, use whatever tool's effective. I say that a lot about like photography and stuff too, because I feel like there's a lot of people that are like purist with like photography, and they're like, well, you shouldn't use, you know, Photoshop or this or that, and, you know, or Lightroom or whatever. But I'm like, you know, I think you should use whatever tools you can to bring your creative vision to life, you know? Surprised at how well After Effects works with Autodesk Maya. I'm not very familiar with either of, I mean, like, I've heard of them obviously, but I don't think I've ever really worked with I don't think I've ever worked with Maya or Autodesk. I have worked with After Effects before, and I do enjoy it for like visual effects and stuff like that. That's pretty awesome though that it like merges together so well with those other programs.
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you.
Oh, we gotta talk to Legion. Okay, Legion is on engineering. I always gotta get confused with how this ship is set up. No, he's not. He's on the crew quarters. He's by the doctor's lab. Lightroom is essentially what they used to do a physical darkroom back in the day, so there's really no difference in tweaking your exposure and that digitally, just a different format now. No, I completely agree with you 100%. I just, like, I don't know, I've come across quite a few people that have always been like, you know, oh, you can't use Photoshop or Lightroom or whatever to modify your images, but I don't know, to me it's always just sounded kind of silly to do that, because I mean, I think, you know, whatever you can do to make your vision come out of your head and onto that canvas or that image or, you know, digital or whatever you want to call it, you know. Word to the wise, please do Legion loyalty mission last. You'll thank me. Okay.
Shepard, Commander.
If I talk to him right now, is it going to force me to do it?
Of the Reaper's data core.
Like, should I not even talk to him right now? Like, I don't know if I should just like walk away from him right now, or if I should finish the conversation and then not. You can talk to him, just don't do. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. All right, that works.
Did you find anything useful? We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us. Make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Definitely everyone has their preferences, but I feel like the majority of people who swear off tweaking have only ever shot in manual mode, but to each their own. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I don't have a problem with people like that don't want to use it, but yeah, in my particular mindset about it, I definitely think that, you know, you should use whatever tools you can to, you know, to make the art and make it communicate what you're trying to communicate, you know? But I agree. I mean, like, if there's people that still want to go out and, you know, just shoot and not do any, you know, any post work, that's totally cool too. I mean, like, I've seen some people that actually still, like, shoot on film and do their own exposures in darkrooms, and I think that's absolutely incredible. Like, I would love to be able to kind of, like, learn that, but I just feel like I don't really have the time to kind of get into that, you know? But you're right, though. I mean, like, you know, if you're exposing an image in a darkroom versus, you know, Adobe Lightroom, I totally think that's the same thing. Just like you said, I think it is a format change.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Yeah, you definitely don't want to knock it before you try it. I mean, I remember, like, shooting on, like, you know, disposable film cameras and stuff like that, but, I mean, I've never had, like, experience in a darkroom. I've always wanted to, but, yeah, I still think that would be... I think it'd be an amazing experience, an amazing learning opportunity, but I really don't feel like I have the time to learn like all the chemical stuff for the darkroom right now. Maybe at some point I'll get to it. Because I mean, it sounds like film's gonna stick around in terms of, you know, at least like quite a while longer. There's still a huge push on it for like actual features to be shot on it, and there's a lot of film directors. And I mean, I know Kodak's kind of had a bit of a resurgence because of that as well. So I think that's actually pretty cool.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. I would say you're 100% correct. I really don't see any difference between, you know, a physical darkroom and like Photoshop or Lightroom. I really don't think there's a difference at all. I mean, even back when you had like darkrooms and you were doing your own exposures, like you could do like double exposures to kind of get two images together that weren't taken together at the same time. So I mean, there's still ways to kind of do both things either in a digital or physical format for sure.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
Interesting. Actually, I had a friend of mine that just recently bought an old large format camera, I think from like the 1920s, maybe 1930s. And I think it still works. I think he was going to try to actually do some photography with that, which I mean, I would be so like excited to see like how those images turn out and like what he gets out of that. I mean, because I even think back to like Ansel Adams and like some of the stuff that Ansel Adams was shooting, I think is like absolutely remarkable. You know what I mean? Like essentially the camera that we have on our phone is like by tech standards a lot more proficient than what he had. But again, it's all the photographer's knowledge. I mean, you know, I think if you were to take Ansel Adams and give him today's technology, like he would just blow everybody's minds with what he could do because he was just a great photographer. And I mean, I remember I went through that when I bought my first camera. I went out and bought like a DSLR, and I thought like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna be taking, you know, these awesome photos like right out of the gate. And I remember taking my first photo, and I was like, ooh, this looks like garbage. Definitely more cost effective to say the least. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially, my gosh, you can just shoot all day on digital, and you know, and you get your results pretty instantaneously too. You don't have to, you know, send it off and wait for it to get, you know, developed and all that stuff.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geths say 2 is less than 3.
Very interesting way of looking at that.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
I won't let them brainwash your race, especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Oh, no worries, man. I don't blame you at all, dude. That, oh, I'm totally gonna say it wrong. Game's done quick? I forget what the S is for. I went over there, though, like, before I started streaming today, and I was watching a lot of their content. That stuff is remarkable. Like, I already knew that, like, I gotta say, like, we had so many people show up today in the chat that were, like, active, and Twitch came by. Gosh, Gaming Ender was here. I can't even think of who all was here. There's so many people here, though. I had another streamer that I follow, Subbub55. She stopped in for a little bit, like, totally tried not to go all fan crazy. But yeah, she stopped in for me. So I mean, like, when I first saw that was going on and that they had like I think when I first clicked on it, they had like 140,000 viewers. I was like, oh my gosh, like all of Twitch is gonna be over there. But you know, like I get that stuff's gonna happen, and I don't mind that at all. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's absolutely incredible what they're doing over there, and like the money they're raising for the charities and stuff is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I wish I could get into speedrunning, but I don't know. I feel like I could do it, but I don't feel like I could stream it because I already sometimes get really distracted with the chat. And like the fact that he was playing like near Automata like one-handed, like I literally was blowing my mind so much, man.
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The Heretics have
What else were they streaming? They were doing, I think they were doing some Halo stuff as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
But no, I feel like that is gonna happen, you know, with anything really, right? I mean, like, you know, I mean, if there's like a big like esports event going on, or you know, like I don't know, like DreamHack, or you know, I don't know, any big like esport tournament, or you know, like E3 or PAX or something like that. I mean, like I feel like that's always going to, you know, draw people in. You know what I mean? And like I think that's totally cool and fine, and I get that. I feel like it would be easy though for like a lot of streamers to kind of get down about that and maybe think that like maybe they're doing something wrong, or like I don't know. But I don't know. I look at it, I'm like, yeah, like I get it. Like that completely makes sense. And I mean, I'm just trying to stick to what I have scheduled, you know. Yeah, they have a schedule for the week. Oddly enough, it doesn't cost a whole bunch of server lag because the flow is consistent. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Well, I just mean like the viewership. I feel like a lot of viewers, you know what I mean? Like obviously they're gonna draw a lot of Twitch viewers, and I just think there's maybe like that some like smaller streamers, you know, might get affected by that, or they might think that they're being affected by it. But yeah, I dig it though, man. Speedrun as a whole is only a tiny piece of the streaming community. No, yeah, absolutely. Completely agree. But I'm just saying, like, that's a big event that, you know, some people might want to go watch. And, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I totally get that, and, you know, it makes complete sense. Like, I totally dig it. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, you know, it's like I said, I think it was like last time or the time before that, where I just turned off like my viewer count, because it's not really about that. Like, I just want to interact with the people that are here, you know, to the best of my ability, and provide them a show that's entertaining, and you know, have fun. And you know, like, I get it. Like that stuff is amazing. Like, I totally dig watching it too. So like, I have no problem if somebody is watching that instead of me. Like, that's totally cool. I get it. I'll still be here next Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, I'm totally fine with it. But thank you so much for stopping in, though. Like, I really appreciate that, though, man. Like, I completely appreciate that. I appreciate everyone that's been by today. Like, it's been a great day. I cannot complain at all, man. It has been a wonderful, wonderful day on the stream.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters station on the edge of the
Thanks, man.
terminus.
I really appreciate that.
We
I
will
really
provide
enjoy watching
coordinates.
yours, too.
Normandy stealth systems are
I'm definitely going to be
necessary
hopping
safely
in there
approach.
tomorrow. I'm assuming you're going back to your regular schedule, right? So I will definitely be in there tomorrow. I do have to pick up a couple extra days this month, though, just because I have like 2 freelance gigs during my normal Sundays. So I'm going to try to offset them by picking up a couple more, like, probably night streams during the week. Like this coming, whatever the next Sunday is, the 8th or 9th, I'll be here. But then like the 2 after that, I'll be working. So I'm going to try to add like a couple of evening or night streams, just that way I can keep, you know, I'll keep Mass Effect only to Sundays though, because I feel like that's been really, like, people are tuning in on Sundays specifically to watch Mass Effect. So I don't want to like throw anybody off of the story, you know.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict between organics.
I am for
and
you
Geth.
are for sure. Oh, sweet, yeah,
Let's
heck
do
yeah,
it.
man.
We
I will
will begin
definitely be there then.
preparations.
What do you know? Do you kind of have an idea of what you're thinking about streaming tomorrow? I'm just trying to get as much streaming in as possible here, as I'll be moving to the end of the month, so my schedule's going to eat it hard. Oh yeah, you're going back to Toronto, right? Not a clue yet. So many games, all the games. Yeah, no, I completely agree, man. I picked up a lot of games off the Steam sale, and I definitely want to check some of those out. But I also have like a pretty big back catalog of games to get through as well. I don't think we need to talk to Garrus. Moved on for a little bit, hopefully not too long, and then moving to Toronto. Oh, right on. That's awesome, man. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's see here. Well, I do unfortunately think I am gonna call it probably right here. I don't want to jump into another mission just yet. Let me see what I got, actually. Maybe I could go hit up a couple of planets really quick to get some resources. That's something we could do. We already have some probes on this one. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks again for stopping by and all the support, and I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, so thank you, sir. And I will definitely be by to chat it up with you tomorrow in your stream as well. Absolutely. I'll try to just get a little bit of resources here, and then I'm going to call it a day, because, I mean, we've gone, I think 6 hours, almost 6.5-ish. So pretty good. I usually only do, I think I usually only do about 4, so we did go pretty good today. Anytime. Yeah, thanks, man. Enter orbit. This planet probably, oh no, we're already doing this one too. Fire one there, looks pretty good. Maybe I can start some research before I log off too. That might be good.
Launching probe.
Element 0. We don't have much of that, but we're actually not doing too bad on the other resources. There aren't too terrible. Well, the resources on this planet are poor though. Oops, I hate that. It takes me all the way out of there. I don't know if there's any other ones in this system. The Omega 4 relay, fuel depot. Oh, there's like this little tiny one. What's this one? Starts. Oh, we've already probed a lot of these. Darn. A little bit of a spike there, though.
Launching probe.
Alright, what else do we got? Anything else? A little bit of a something there. Iridium, maybe?
Probe launched.
That's not too bad either.
Probe away.
I'm guessing these probes don't, like, continually generate resources from the looks of it either. Oh, that's a really good spike.
Probe launched.
What else do we got around there? Anything else? Oh, there's something there.
Launching probe.
Alright. Let's see if we can do any research really quickly. Because we are drastically behind on that. That's not the research. The research is over with Morden, I believe. There you go. Look at armor. Maybe we should look at prototypes. What do we got in prototypes? Sniper rifle, heavy skin weave. 1 out of 5. Alright. Heavy weapon ammo. Microfusion array. 5,000 iridium. Krogan shotguns, 15,000. Let's do it. Let's do it. What else we got in here? Cryo-round technology is used to modify standard weapon slugs. I'm not really a big fan of the cryo rounds, though, to be honest. Microfiber weave. All Krogan squad members get 25 health. That could be, well, yeah, I feel like that's worth it. Oh man, we need a lot for that thing. That's the mini launcher, the nuke launcher. Heavy bone weave, we don't, well, we do have enough for that. Why isn't it let us, oh, we have to have one more. Skin weave. Oh my gosh, we have a ton of upgrades that we have not done. Like a ridiculous amount. I have been lagging it hardcore in this area. This is not good. Alright, 45% heavy weapon ammo capacity. I'm gonna hold off on those. See what else we got in armor upgrades. Damage protection. Squad bonus 20% shields. Let's do that. Still feel like we've got a lot in here. So much. Redundant field generator. That takes almost up everything. Alright, well, I'll do a lot of this off streams. I don't really feel like this is all that exciting for everybody, but I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Save game, yes. And we will jump back to this. All right, that is going to officially bring our stream for today to an end. Thank you, everybody who stopped by and chatted or lurked or hosted or hung out or anything like that. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for hanging with me through that tech difficulty we had there for a little bit. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all the follows, all the hosts, all the views, all the chats, all the lurkers, everything. I seriously appreciate it. I love gaming. I love the community. I love the Switch community, the Twitch community, all that stuff. So yeah, overall, I think we had an amazing day today. Just to recap, we did watch the trailer for What Happened to Monday. Looks like a fantastic movie that's going to be coming out pretty soon. We watched the trailer for Jackie Chan's new movie, The Foreigner. We watched Oats Studios' second short film, Firebase, which was incredible. And then we, of course, played a boatload of Mass Effect 2. Token, thank you so much, man. Thanks for hanging out pretty much all day and chatting it up and giving me the advice and the feedback on the game and answering all the questions and stuff like that. I really appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back next Sunday at the regular time. And, I'll probably stream a little bit this week as well, like during the evening or night. So if you're want to follow me on Twitter or you want to join the Twitch Messenger server, anything like that, that's a great way to stay up to date with when I'm going live and, bonus days and bonus streams. Mass Effect, of course, like I said, we will reserve specifically for Sundays. I want to keep it there because I think that's the best thing to do. That way, people that are used to tuning in on Sunday to watch Mass Effect 2 can do that. But yeah, seriously, I can't thank everyone enough that came and hung out today. It was a blast. I had so much fun. Just thanks. That's all I can say. But I hope everybody has a good week. I hope to see everybody soon. And I'm going to be dropping in a lot of other people's streams and chatting it up and doing all that. So like I said, if you're a small streamer or you're somebody that's interested in getting into streaming or any of that stuff, check out the Twitch Switch community, join the Discord server, follow them on Twitter. It is a fantastic community. There are so many truly wonderful and amazing people over there. So many people that are willing to help you out with tech issues or to pop in and say hello. So many great people just to discover that are streaming that, you can make a connection with them and enjoy their content. There's so much wonderful content out there on Twitch. And I truly believe that as Twitch grows, we all grow, and I think that's wonderful. So until next time, that is Ray Cohen saying having a great rest of the day and have an amazing week, and I will see all of you later on, and I hope you guys have a truly, truly great week, and I'll catch you guys next time.